Hey sis, welcome to Bring It to Your Sister.
We're Lexi and Chastity, just two certified yappers that God knew would be unstoppable as sisters.
So he made us best friends instead.
Join us in this space to laugh, cry, vent, praise, and feel seen while we figure out motherhood, marriage, and womanhood by chasing grace and grit through homemaking, homesteading, faith, and everything in between.
Now pull up a seat and grab your favorite treat me drink because there's always room for one more sister. Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Bring It to Your Sister. We're so happy that you're joining us today.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Woo!
Gobble gobble.
So, today we're going to talk about 10 things we are grateful for, and I want us to find out our turkey names.
Turkey names.
Yes, I thought it would be fun real
What
quick
in
before we
tarnation
started.
did the girl come up with?
Girl, I seen it on Pinterest and I said, oh, how funny, we're gonna have to do that. And I didn't figure mine out, so y'all get a first-hand reaction, you know.
Okay.
Okay, first, let's go into our drink checks. You ain't got a drink?
I don't.
We'll let it slide, I
Man, I don't.
guess.
I had a Dr. Pepper earlier, a Dr. Pepper Zero, strawberries and cream.
Oh,
But I finished it with my supper, and I got up and threw it away and never got me something else. So
I've never had the strawberry and cream one.
I like it.
Does it taste like strawberries and cream?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try
I
that.
do.
Okay, well, I'm just drinking on water per usual.
Yeah.
My tummy has just been not happy with me this week, and nothing's been appealing, so water's the best I could do.
Yeah.
I haven't even wanted a coffee this week.
What?
I know.
I
Like
do
I'm
go
not,
through weeks like that too, though.
where my stomach's just like, bleh.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's just bleh. Everything's unappealing. But then I get hungry, so then I get nauseous. But then like,
Mm.
ugh, it's
I wonder.
extra unappealing now.
Yeah, I wonder if it's anxiety, like
Yeah,
with
probably
all
a
the
little
stuff
bit.
going on.
I think last episode maybe. Mentally, I feel okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I think my body is stressed. I told Coda that the other day too, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I would think so. But right into our turkey names, and then the whole episode's about to be a praise. So
Mm-hmm.
let's figure out what our turkeys' names are. Okay, so first letter of your name.
Okay.
So
Do I need a
Captain.
pencil?
No, I'll
Okay.
just show it to you. But
Oh
this would be
God.
this this would be my turkey name.
Okay.
Captain. Oh no, I can't say that word. Why? 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 It would be a word I couldn't say.
Oh, like a.
I have no idea how to say that. I'm about to send it to you
I was about to
because
say, send it to me.
oh, it's on our go to our Pinterest. It's on our board.
Oh.
Just do that because my phone takes forever to send stuff.
Well, I pray that my phone is currently on 1%, so if it dies, that's just unfortunate.
Well, just in case, I'll try to send it to you then. I mean, wow, that didn't make no dang sense because if your phone dies, you're not gonna be able to see it either way.
There it is.
This would okay. This would
No,
also be
I'm
something
listening.
fun to do with your kids at school too.
Oh, okay. You're looking for
Uh,
Captain on E?
hmm No, that's an L.
I know, but what are you looking for?
Oh, my birth
Oh, your
month,
birth
August.
month, August.
What is that word?
Tryptophan.
What even is that?
I don't know what that is.
I'm Captain Tryptophan. I'm gonna have to Google it. Now, I've never even heard that word. I
I
would get
have
some word
heard
like
it, but
that
I do
though.
not know what it means. Tryptophan. Google it.
I am.
Mine
I
is
don't know.
funny though. What?
I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to spell it.
Oh, this would be so fun to do with them. And then, oh, I call them that for the rest of the day.
Oh my gosh, yes, that would be so cute. You would definitely have to write it down though. I would
Yeah.
I would forget.
And then, well, I don't know if they could call me by mine. That's kind of inappropriate.
This says it's an essential amino acid found in protein-rich foods.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
just,
right.
but that don't have nothing to do with Thanksgiving. That don't have nothing to do with turkey.
They, we're running out of ideas.
For real. I do like September's though. Gobblestein.
Oh
That's
yeah.
hilarious. So Augie's would be Yam Bam Gobblestein.
Oh, James's would be Yummy Saint Cranberry.
Oh my gosh.
I
Well,
love that.
Jensen's is Yummy Feather Bottom.
Yep.
I love that. And Annie's would be Yam Bam Saint Cranberry. Okay, I love that. Wait, I guess we need to do the husbands too, so we do the whole family.
Oh yeah.
Dakota's would be, oh my gosh, how fitting. Oh dang, we have the same birth month, so
Mhm.
his is Big Bird Tryptophan.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm Captain Tryptophan. He's
Okay,
Big Bird.
Joshua's is Yammy Featherbottom,
Oh, I love that.
and we also have the same birth month. So mine is Hot Buns Featherbottom.
I love hot buns. That was wonderful.
That is so
Okay,
funny. Oh, that was
well
a good
now
idea. I
that
didn't know where
was,
you were going with that.
yeah, I just thought it would be a fun
I,
little, we just need a little laugh
yeah,
in case you're stressed out from Thanksgiving activities or, you who doesn't want to laugh.
right.
So let's go straight into our praises and what we're thankful for.
Go for
Do you
it.
want to go back and forth?
I was just those exact words were about to come out of my mouth. Back and forth sounds good.
Twin.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I didn't do these in like, highest to lowest. This is just the order. All right, number one is my mom. Obviously, I'm
Oh.
thankful for all of my family members, but I could not imagine not talking to my mom
Mhm.
every day, pretty much. Like
Well,
every
y'all
once in
talk
a
every
while.
day.
Oh yeah, we talk on the phone nearly every day. Usually on the
Wow.
weekends. On the weekends we don't typically, but we'll
Mhm.
text. Yeah. She's like a part of our routine at this point. We usually call
Oh,
her
I love
once a
that.
day and we'll probably talk like an hour,
I
if
need
not
to
more.
start doing that. My
Oh,
mom
I
doesn't like
love it.
talking on the phone though, so.
Well, neither one of us have been much on talking the last 2 days, and it's been kind of like today, whenever she called or I called today, I think I called her. But she just was not listening or paying attention very much. I just didn't feel like she really wanted to be there.
Mhm. Oh,
Well, that was like the first time I called her,
maybe
and
maybe
she
she's
just wasn't awake
distracted.
yet. Yeah, she
Oh.
wasn't really awake yet, but it was like 11 o'clock. But she
Mhm.
didn't have to go to work till 3, so I was
Yeah.
like, okay. I was like, all right, I'll talk to you later, bye.
Uh,
And she does the same thing though when I'm in a mood. And then yesterday she called me and I was just pissy because I'd had a rough day. And I was like, I've
mhm.
just had a rough day and I really don't want to talk right
Ooh.
now. We're like obviously mom and daughter, but we're snippy and sassy to each other and it's more like a best friend sister relationship at this point in our life. So
Yeah.
she's probably the one person besides Coda that I'm sassy to. I'm
Mhm.
I I tr- I'm really not sassy to any of my friends or nothing,
Right.
but
Me neither.
I do have that hangry and tired side, and I just don't show
Mhm.
it to many people. But
Same.
Coda and my mom, they get it.
Yeah.
They both say I'm mean whenever I'm sick, and I am.
Well, when you don't
Jensen
feel
is
good.
too. Exactly. But anyways, yeah, I'm just super thankful for her. I could go on and on, but yeah, I couldn't imagine my days not talking to her. And
Yeah. There's just nothing like mom. There
there
really
isn't.
isn't.
No, I said that multiple times. Anytime I've been
Yeah.
sick as an adult, like really sick, like when I had my wisdom teeth removed and stuff like that, it's like some things you just need mom for.
Mhm.
But your turn. Tag, you're it.
Yes. These are in no particular order either, just as my brain spit them out. My number one that I wrote down is God's grace. I just really don't show up for him all the time like I should, and he still provides everything that we need.
He does because he doesn't care that you're imperfect. He don't care about none of that.
You know,
He don't.
and
He's
I'm
gonna
very
love you
thankful for that.
regardless. And
Mhm.
he already like. I feel like a lot of times we get to feeling guilty
Yeah.
about that, but he doesn't even want us to feel guilty about it. Like he just wants us to keep coming back
Yeah.
and
Oh
keep
gosh.
trying.
I
You
prayed
know,
yesterday and I feel like it was probably the first time in a long time. It probably wasn't, but I literally said, "Man, it's been a long time since I've come to you. I'm so sorry." Like,
he loves that though, and he loves it
yeah.
when we talk to him just like he's our best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a hard time praying out loud because I feel like it's supposed to be formal
Yeah.
almost.
Same.
But when I pray, I just pray in my head. But I talk to him like he's my best friend.
Yeah. Me
And
too.
yeah, I'm like, hey God, it's me.
Me
Just me again.
again.
Sometimes I'm like, and what do you want me to do? What are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. He's got this though.
He does. He does. Sorry, my mother is sending me, yes, I want this. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah,
She said, do you need a vintage old mirror for your house? Yes, of
always.
course.
Hmm.
Hey, sugar tits. Will you bring that back to me? He said, I'm not really sure I'm comfortable with you calling Chastity that.
Wouldn't bother
Okay,
me none.
right?
It, when you said it earlier, I half expected him to say, "Are you talking to me or her?"
He calls me lemon pepper chicken wing. Those are the
And
bizarre
what an
names.
honor,
Truly,
honestly.
truly,
Like, have you ever had a lemon pepper chicken wing?
they're delicious.
They're the best.
I think this is off topic. But I think they leave that pink couch at the new house. Have you seen it? I
Mhm.
think I'm gonna try to put it in the girls' room.
Yeah.
Jensen's wanting a pink room, and I like every part of me is like, mm-mm. But
We don't have to paint it pink.
no, yeah. But I was
Or
thinking
you
the
could
pink,
even
like the
paint it
pink
a baby
couch,
pink, like a
like a dusty, but
mhm.
make it like a vintage pink.
Mhm.
I
That
just
way
have a
you
hard
can
time doing.
dress it up as she gets older.
Hmm. That's what I'm. That's where I'm like, I don't know what to do with it because I feel like if I paint it pink, it's gonna always be babyish, and I don't
Mhm.
want that. But I was like, the pink couch, that would be really cute, and I think she
Mhm.
would like that. Like
Yeah.
she likes to sit and fall asleep in odd places, like last
Mm,
night.
yeah. Clearly.
Okay, back to our list.
Number 2.
Number two, Coda. Ugh, I mean,
Yeah.
where do you even begin?
Yeah.
So grateful. The security he brings emotionally.
Mhm.
Like I hope I hope I hope if my mother listens that she is not offended by this, but because it is not nothing personal, but like he has made me feel truly safe in a way that I don't think I've ever felt,
Mhm.
and I couldn't be more grateful for that.
Yeah.
But I could go on and on. Also,
Yeah. We love a
I
good
mean,
husband.
the best personal chef a woman could ask for.
Honestly.
I sent him a video today, and it was captioned, "What's your favorite restaurant?" And it said, "Me, my house." And I sent it to him. I said, "Because I have the best personal chef."
Oh.
Uh,
Y'all are so cute.
oh, thanks.
Number 2 for me
Hmm.
is also going to be another showing grace, my son. Well, honestly, both Josh and James. They both show me so much grace, but James gets a frustrated and aggravated and tired mom a lot. And he just comes back every day and shows me so much grace. Like when I apologize, he's like, "It's okay."
Yeah,
Like,
kids are so forgiving. It's a different level,
yeah.
and I think it's because they're so close to God. They're so godlike, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as we get older, there's not. I mean, we don't have as much grace. We should, and it's
Mhm.
something we need to try out. I was trying to find this quote that I seen the other day because was along the lines of how special it is to be loved from something so like freshly sent from heaven.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, ruin me.
Beautiful.
Like that's such a beautiful way to put it. I've just never thought of it like that, and I can't find it now. I don't know what board I saved it to.
Oh, but you did save it?
I did. I'm gonna look and try
Good.
to find it for you guys. But
Good.
my number three
Mhm.
would be the kids. So
Okay.
we were right along there. I have had an exponential amount of growth since becoming their mom, and I could not be more grateful for just being able to spend their little years with them and watching them
Mhm.
grow. And like you said, they're so forgiving, and they're the world's best teachers if we allow them to be.
Yeah.
They are.
That they are.
And even on the bad days, there's nothing I would trade for it.
Mhm. Number 3 for me would be my husband for Joshy Boo, and he really is just such a great provider. His willingness to work hard and provide even when he's also in school trying to make his dreams come true. He's still choosing to work and work harder and provide so that we have everything that we need and want.
He works very hard, I think, to make all of y'all's dreams come true, and I
Yes.
think I think you both do though. I think that's important to remember too, is that you both work very hard to make all of y'all's dreams come true, and that's not an easy task. So
Yeah.
y'all are doing a real good job at it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's hard to remember that sometimes.
It is. It is. Okay, number 4 for me is air conditioning is what I put.
Oh,
Air
yeah.
conditioning. But
Mhm.
when if we're gonna really just broad scheme this one, electricity in general. I'm an old soul, but by God, I am so grateful that we have electricity because I am
Same.
a I am like there's really and I just don't think there's any other word for this, but I'm a royal bitch whenever I don't have any air conditioning. The hurricanes we had we
Mhm.
were out of electricity for like 9 days or so,
Mhm.
and it was summer in the South.
Mhm.
I was 9 months pregnant.
Yep.
I mean, I was 9 months
Absolutely not.
pregnant, nine
Mm-mm.
months pregnant for, or okay, excuse me, 8 months pregnant for the
Mm-mm.
first one,
That's all
for
you
the first one,
no. It's fine.
and then for the second one, I was in the first trimester, deathly sick, had to go to the hospital, throwing my guts up sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I could have cared less about the hot water, to be honest. I didn't miss anything but that air conditioning. Being hot,
Mhm.
that's torture.
Yeah,
That's
it
torture.
is.
And
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say about that. So
Yeah.
praise the good Lord above, we have electricity.
Yeah. I will say the fact that the temperature in my house is hovering at 75 right now because, of course,
Oh my gosh.
it decided to dip to 25 degrees the other day, so my husband had to turn the heat on. And then I left the house today without switching it over to air, and the high today was like 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got home, it was 77 degrees, and it's just taken a while to cool off because I didn't cut the air on because I'm like, I'm not switching it back just to switch it back again, just to switch. Like, I'm not switching
Oh,
in
I
the middle of the
will.
day.
Oh,
Even I would
baby.
not have, no, listen, I would have preferred him just cut the air on when it
Yeah.
was 25 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
You better bundle up. 'Cause I knew, I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
know in a few days it's gonna be 80 degrees again, and it
Right.
is. I was
Okay.
correct. So we should have
But
just kept the air on, not
but
turned the heat
why
on.
but why don't you like to switch it? It's just a button.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
I
there was like
truly don't know.
something about no, girl, I will swap it over 4 times a day. Anytime I'm
Uh-uh.
uncomfortable, I will. I don't
Oh,
care.
uh-uh.
If there gets to be a slight chill in there and we're just all a little chilly, I'll knock that chill out by just half a degree. Okay,
Heck no.
I
Mm-mm.
this is I've been thinking about this a
Mm-mm.
lot the past couple days actually because the weather has been like this. So
Mhm.
at nighttime we keep it on 68 or 69. It just depends on we prefer 68 if it's not going to
Mhm.
get that cold, but if it's like the other night when it was in the 20s, 69 is where we have to keep it
Well,
because
we
if you
kept ours
keep
at
it
67.
well, if you okay, so if you keep it on 68, it drops to 67.5. And I don't know what it
That's
is.
so specific.
Heat won't kick on until it goes to 67.
Mhm.
I don't know. But there's something about that extra zero point 0.5 degrees that makes it just a real chill in the air. And Annie can't sleep without a blanket, and we only have one
Mhm.
sleep sack. And her fuzzy pajamas, I put her in that, but it was just cold. So I
That
would
is
bump it
fair.
up.
You do have a baby to think about.
Yeah, so I would bump it up to 69 and then the heat would kick on and it would get to 68.5 and I was like, "Oh, that is too much." So then I'd bump that thing back down.
Uh-uh.
Then in the daytime, it hasn't I've just been able to leave it and it's not been cutting on because it's been cooler. But today it
Mhm.
was nearly 80.
Yeah.
So I think I cut the air on this morning. I woke up hot and good old hormones. I don't know. I wake up and I get a sweat. But
Mhm.
it's like night sweats, but morning sweats, I guess. And so I turned the air on because I was hot, and then there was a chill in the air, and we were all cold, and it was still cold outside. So I said, well, let me just turn the heat on, and I don't think it actually ever kicked on, but no,
Mm-mm.
girl, I'll touch
Mm-mm.
that button
Mm-mm.
every time I'm
Let me tell
uncomfortable.
no, no, I'm not touching it. I don't know. That's such a strange thing to just be so adamant about, but I'm not. Number 1, I have to climb on my couch to get to my thermostat anyways. Um, number 2, I will tell you when it starts getting cold, I refuse to turn the heat on. I will just be cold.
Mhm.
And in the mornings, on the weekends when you're getting up, it'll be it's it there's been times where it's been, I don't know, a good 64 degrees in my house, and I'm like, "Whatever. We all have
Mhm.
socks, we all have pants, we all have hoodies. It's gonna be fine. Cause guess what? It's gonna warm up, and I'm not switching that mess back
Right.
and forth."
Um, we were like that before we had kids, but after having kids, which I know they can sleep in the cold and stuff like that,
Yeah.
proper wear, but
Well,
like I
when they're
said,
babies, though, they have a harder time
yes, regulating
regulating. Mhm.
and then also the sleep sack and stuff
Yeah.
situation. If you
Yeah.
don't, babies spit up a lot, so if you don't have one for every night, there might be a night where one ain't clean.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So yeah, we started using the heat more when we had kids, and we still
Yeah.
keep it decently low. Like you will never, ever, ever catch me putting my heat on anything higher than 69. It is way
Mm,
too hot, way
mm-mm.
too hot. 69 is
Mm-mm.
really too hot,
Yeah.
but when it gets to that 67 and I need it to kick on, I have to turn it up for a second. So,
No.
but
I'll just suffer. Like,
mm-mm.
I'll just be cold for a little bit.
Me and Coda, we used to, I mean, we like to keep it like a meat locker. We'd have a window unit in our room just because we like to keep it so cold in our room when we sleep.
Mhm.
But as he's gotten older in the winter, he does not like to go without heat either. He's
Mhm.
like a little grandpa. I said, "Oh gosh, this is not going to age well."
I will say that the only time I struggle is getting up in the mornings, and when it's that
Mhm.
cold, I'm like, "Oh," or I will, shiver in the night, but then I'll grab an extra blanket, make sure James has an extra blanket, or put James in the bed with me so we can keep each other warm
Mhm.
and go on about our day.
I
Which
will.
brings me,
Oh,
sorry, go
let me
ahead.
say one more thing real quick. The camping trip we took last um it was November. It was about a year ago. You remember that?
Mhm.
Went with Mackenzie and Zach,
Yeah.
and the kids went, and it wasn't even. I think it was supposed to get in the 40s that night, and so it was cold, but it wasn't like snowing or
Mhm.
anything like that. People go camping in 40-degree weather all the time.
Right.
Girl, when I tell you, I was so pissed off because I had been I mean, I was frozen. Like I was so cold, I didn't want to move. And like the kids were warm, we kept them. I mean, we bundled up, but I just was like, I could not get my hands and my fingers warmed
Yeah.
up, and it was miserable, and I was very, very not happy. I packed our stuff up and threw it in that car so fast in the morning, and I kept hearing coyotes. I was like, I like to camp, but I will not be
Mhm.
doing this in the cold weather again.
Oh my goodness. Well, number 3 for me is,
For
no, excuse me, yeah, 4 is the ability to pay our bills and have food, which comes back to God's provision and my husband.
Yep. And this is just, I guess, my privilege talking, but there are times where I have to reality check myself because I'm like, we genuinely are so fortunate.
Yeah,
There's times
same.
where we go and buy groceries and like we don't have any room for the
Mhm.
groceries we've bought, and we're like, oh, I don't know where to put this stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what a good problem to have. And usually I will say
Mhm.
that out loud, but yeah, that's and like you said, being able to pay your bills on time. I mean, there's families out there that have to decide what bills to pay.
Mhm.
There was a video I seen, and this guy said, they were really poor growing up, and there was times where their lights would get cut off, and he said to his, I'm I'm kind of a like I don't really believe kids. I'm kind of with like his parents on this. I don't really think kids need to know your financial situation
Correct.
at a young age. I think it's good to teach
Yeah.
them about money, but not I don't want my kids to know our financial situation
Mhm.
regardless of what it is. But he was saying his parents never let them know that it was because their lights got cut off. They would just always say, "Oh, we're camping. We're gonna camp for a couple days,"
Oh, that is so
And
sweet.
as a kid, they love that. But just thinking about like the parents' point of view of that, like I couldn't imagine the heartbreak that came along with that for them. And they were still able to make it into a good experience for the children.
Right. I love that.
hmm Number 5 for me is clean water. This is another. reality check situation,
Yeah.
where we just, but I guess, just being in America, or really, I'm not even gonna say America because I seen a lady post on Facebook the other day that's not 45 minutes from here, and their city water is, I mean, brown, and the city is refusing to do anything about it.
Oh
Um,
no.
yeah, so I'm not even gonna say America, but just I'm very fortunate that the area we live at, that we have clean water and we don't have to worry about outsourcing a basic necessity for our
Yeah.
body like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's like buying air. You shouldn't have to buy bottles of water, or,
Correct.
if you want to,
Pay
that's
for water to
great.
come through your house. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
insane to me. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we do pay a water bill, but, you know,
Number 5 for me is a home to sleep in and make memories in.
yeah. Don't give me my feelings. It's hard to think about. I mean, even in our city locally, how
Mm.
many homeless people
Oh,
there is, and like I was
yeah.
saying, I wouldn't want to camp on a cold night, and there were
No.
plenty of people out there sleeping
Yeah.
in 20-degree weather. I mean,
Mhm.
you just want to help everybody, and
Yes.
unfortunately you can't.
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
the kind of stuff I'm like, we're we're so concerned about putting money into other things, and
Mhm.
not saying that the people out there that have made millions and have worked to make those millions should have to give. I don't think they should have to give. I think if you work for your money, you should be able to keep it and spend it how you
Correct.
want.
Yeah.
But I would like to see more of people that have just wanting to give it to people that don't,
Mhm.
regardless of their situation, because,
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter why they're there. It's just, God, I would hate, it could be you.
Yeah.
It takes one bad day or one bad
Yeah.
choice, one bad moment, and it could just as easily be you. What number are we on?
5.
5. Okay, number 5 for me is God.
Wait. 6.
6.
Yeah.
One, two.
Right.
Oh, 6. Yep, you're right. You're
Okay.
right. I thought I had said 5. Um, number 6 is God. Um, I was thinking about something last night after we got done recording, and we had talked about mom guilt a little bit,
Mhm.
and I was actually thinking about recording something just to add in there because I wanted to get it out. But I was like,
Mhm.
no, I'll just save it for tonight's recording.
Mhm.
But one thing that really helped me with the mom guilt, and obviously y'all know God helps me in all areas of life, but this just was on my heart. Is that you have to trust that you did the best that you could do that day, regardless of the scenarios and what it looked like. You have to trust that you
Mhm.
did your best and that you'll do better tomorrow, but you have to trust even more that He's going to fill the gaps where you didn't. And you've got to actually trust that, not just say you trust it and then continue to beat yourself up and worry about it. And you've got to actually trust and know that
Mhm.
God is going to fill those gaps. And He doesn't expect you to be perfect. Your children don't expect you to be perfect. So you can't beat yourself up. And I'm look at God, look at God right now. I've
Yeah.
literally last night. How many y'all know how forgetful I am? But I was like, I'm not gonna forget this, and it just lined up with tonight's events perfectly, I
Yeah.
think. But yeah, I mean, you've got to actually trust Him and know that He is gonna fill those gaps. You're never gonna be a perfect parent. None of us are.
Yeah.
Um, and there was something else I wanted to say about it, but I actually can't remember that right now.
Good.
I'll,
It'll probably
it'll
make me cry.
it'll come to me, I think. Just give me a little bit. I'll remember.
Well, while you remember, number 6 for me would be having a job that
I remember.
I knew
Of
it.
course, once you start talking. uh, but what I was going to say is that with the mom guilt, I wanted to give another tip that helped me with the mom guilt other than God, and that was we see so many videos now that talk about mom guilt or talk about the
Mhm.
issues that motherhood brings and all this, and a lot of times you hear, oh, this isn't talked about enough, and not that we shouldn't be talking about it, because we should, but
Mhm.
that's not the case anymore. It is being talked about enough, and I don't think that the people discussing the issues intentionally or, like trying to overload people's feed with the
Yeah. Yeah.
negativity of motherhood. But if your social media and everything you're consuming is motherhood is hard, mom guilt, postpartum depression, the
Mhm.
mom anxiety, like if it is just constantly filled with all the negative aspects of being a mom, no wonder you're thinking motherhood is difficult. Like it goes right back to what you feed grows, and that's
Mhm.
the same way. I mean, my feeds used to be that way. I would see sad parenting videos constantly, and I remember TikTok would make me cry at least a couple times while I watched it, and
Mhm.
eventually it was during my postpartum phases because I would have to curate my social media content just to be able to stay in a good spot mentally.
Right.
Um, but now, like, I hardly ever see stuff that is just talking about the negative side of being a mom.
Mhm.
And not that, like I said, not that we should not talk about it. I think it should be talked about, but we've got to recognize that there are algorithms. And if you're constantly seeing the
Mhm.
stuff, and because you relate to it, you're liking it, you're building that
Right.
algorithm,
Mhm.
and it's just going to show you more and more and more. And it's designed to make you feel like crap.
Yeah.
So not by the content creators, but by the system. I mean, I think I don't, I ain't gonna get in trouble, but I think one of the social media platforms, there's a study or something, or shown that the videos they put out, they do it to depress people. Like they
Oh.
intentionally put out videos and content to increase depression, and
Mhm.
I guess it just keeps
Then you
people
just keep
scrolling.
coming back. Yeah. For
Yep.
dopamine.
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
my other. That was just my other. I needed to get that out about the mom guilt, and like I said, just you got to know you're not going to be perfect. You're not meant to be, and truly
Yeah.
nobody expects you to be other than you. And you've just got to stop doing that and trust and really believe that God is going to fill those gaps where you can't, because He
Yeah.
will every time.
True. Very true. Well, number 6 for me is not that good. I am very grateful to have a job that I love. Yeah. I thought once James was born, I thought that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom forever, which I wouldn't mind. However, I don't mind getting up every day going to work. I enjoy going to work. I enjoy being at work, and I'm grateful to be there and grateful to be in a position that I can put myself through college to further my education and to be better at the job that I do love.
hmm That truly is such a blessing. I was thinking about this the other day too, about how many people have to go to work and they don't enjoy their jobs, and
Mhm.
because truly I don't think I've ever had a job that I enjoyed other
Yeah.
than being a stay-at-home mom. But like a clock
Mhm.
in, punch the clock job, I don't think I've had one that I just truly enjoyed, and
Mhm.
it wasn't like most days I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I that is a fear of mine, like knowing that one day I probably will have to go back into the workforce. I'm like, gosh,
Mhm.
I just want to have a job that I enjoy. I can't fathom spending my life 40 years of doing something I hate.
Mm-mm. No. No, thank you.
Oh, sorry, my turn. Number 7 is washers and dryers.
Yes.
As much as I complain about my laundry, I would
Uh-huh.
absolutely hate
God.
to have to
God, could
hand
you
wash all of my
yes.
stuff. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And for the longest time, a few years ago, I just knew that I wanted to do that. Like, I just wanted to hand wash my stuff. Hand wash and line dry. Now, line drying, that is a
You're
game changer. Line drying your clothes?
yes.
Oh, gosh, that feels like a luxury. Like, maybe not so much doing it, but there is something about just doing it that just like, it always made me feel better. I don't do it as much anymore since I am working, but when I wasn't working, I was line drying them clothes and they smell so good.
I would like to
But
try it for our bed, like our bedding.
yeah, I will say for your towels,
Hmm
you do still have to pop them in the dryer because if you line dry your towel, I don't know how. I guess maybe using fabric softener, but we don't
hmm
use fabric softener. Um,
I want to start.
using fabric softener.
Yeah, I think I
Oh,
do.
well, your towels won't get soft
Mm.
if they're line dried. I
They
guess
get
especially
stiff.
if you don't, yeah, very. So you
Okay.
still have to like pop them in the dryer.
Okay.
after they're done drying.
Well,
To fluff them.
I just couldn't imagine. Mm.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine
Now,
having to do it all the time.
now I will say, I think, when it was my mother, I'm gonna have to text her back because she said, "Your thoughts, ma'am?"
Oh,
I was
sassy.
like, I told you we're sassy towards each other. I said, "I'm podcasting." She's just trying to get me some antique stuff. Anywho, I will say, I think when it was popular, when you had to wash and dry your own
Mhm.
clothes by hand and stuff like that, I think Coda mentioned it on his episode. The normal household did not have as many clothes as what we have today. And,
Correct.
so it probably, I mean, yes, it was a
Mhm.
chore, but it
But
wouldn't be like us doing it. It
yeah,
would be, I
they
would
could
need,
probably get all of it done in one day,
yeah.
and then the next day they do like sheets and bedding. You
I
know?
would need, I would need 10 different lines hung up in the yard.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you get to go next, but my number 8 corresponds with number 7.
Okay. Um. Well, where was I? Mine does not. So go ahead with your number 8.
Okay, my number 8 is disposable diapers because there was a time, and it was when it was actually after Jensen, it was with Augie,
Mm.
that I considered doing disposable diapers. And I was like, I could do it, I could do it. And it would save us money. And
You mean washable diapers?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
reusable ones. There was a time where I considered cloth diapers.
Cloth diapers. There,
Um,
I couldn't find the
and
word either.
yes, no, obviously I was still stuck on my disposables, but
Mm.
and we looked into it, like we priced them, and only reason I didn't ever order any was because I was too afraid that what I would order would not uphold the job.
Mhm.
Because that boy has always produced just a lot of stuff. So I was just like, I don't know that they can handle him. But
Mhm.
yeah, that washer and dryers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just really glad that there's such thing as disposable diapers, and we have the choice to
Yeah.
use, like, if you want to use cloth diapers, that's great. But there was a time where that wasn't a choice, and I just can't even imagine.
Absolutely not. I don't think I could ever do that.
Now you're it.
Me, my turn. Number 7 for me, right?
I
Number
don't know,
7.
'cause that
Um,
was number 8. Was it?
for you, yeah, but you did 2 in a row because yours corresponded.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, sorry.
Mhm. Um, Mine would be my mom. Like I said, this is not done in any particular order, mom, so don't get butthurt. But also, just remember you didn't post me for National Daughters Day, so you're probably going to in the nursing home anyways. But I am very grateful for you.
She can join
I'm
my
just
senior
kidding.
citizen group, that I'm going to create for
For all of
all of
our
our
elderly.
parents. Yes, going to have a senior
I'm
citizen
kidding.
community by the pond.
Yeah. No, God, I couldn't imagine life without my mom. And like, my family in general, my parents, my siblings. But like we said earlier, there's just something about moms.
There is.
I love that girl. I love
And I
that
need,
woman, even though she don't like to talk on the phone.
well, I do want you to think about something too, and it's something that helps bring me back when I'm having hard days is remember how many times you just got royally ticked off with your mom growing up, and how many times you were like, like think about all of that and think about
uh,
how highly you still hold your mom.
yeah,
You
I do
know,
think about that sometimes. Yeah,
that helps me a lot because we're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna hate us. They're gonna
yeah,
hate us when they're older because blah
yeah.
blah blah. No, unless you just are really, I mean, narcissistic or abusive or something like that.
Mhm.
If you're just messing up here and there and you're having a bad day, your kid's either one not gonna remember, or two, it probably ain't that dang bad and they're gonna forgive you
Yeah, fair.
because
That's
none
fair.
of us are perfect.
Yeah, cause I used to be rolling my eyes at that girl behind her back.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
Oh, poor thing.
Yep. Okay, you
Um,
get to go again.
so I get to go again.
Yes,
Number
and
8
catch
for
up.
me, coffee,
Oh, I don't know how that
caffeine
didn't make my
juice.
list.
Whoo! I
How
could
is your
not survive without it.
how has your percolated coffee been?
It's been it's been okay, except for last weekend. What was it? Could I do I remember? Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, you
It
told
was
me there was not a
Sunday.
good one.
It was Sunday because we were going to get family pictures, and it just ruined my like, that didn't I tried it twice. No, I didn't. I tried it once, and I kept brewing it for the longest time, and it just would not. I think my heat wasn't high enough, but I keep seeing that people are brewing it on medium, and then once it starts percolating, they turn it down. So then I do that, and then it's not percolating the way it's supposed to. Anyways, my coffee didn't turn out, and then I tried to make iced coffee out of my instant coffee that I have. That didn't work out. That did not
Mm,
taste good, and I had so much to do that day. I was gonna vacuum the floors and, fold the lawn, the whole 9. Sunday
mhm.
reset. I said, "F this, I'm going to take a bath."
And that's when I heard about it.
Yes, it is.
I meant to ask you, and I've forgotten, but you just reminded me. How did family pictures go?
They were good. So we swapped. So I'm a photographer, she's a photographer. She wanted her family photos done. She said, "I'll do yours if you'll do mine," type thing. So I brought her a memory card, she brought me a memory card, and so I used my camera with her memory card, took her pictures. She used her camera with my memory card, took my pictures, and then we swapped them back so we could edit our own pictures. But
Oh, I love that.
yeah, girl, I haven't even looked at them.
That's okay.
I have not had the time.
You will. Like I always say, it doesn't matter when you get the pictures to me because I know that
Oh
they're gonna be
God.
worth the time and I'm gonna
Yeah.
treasure them for a lifetime. I'm gonna have them the rest of my life. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
but I'm not gonna lie, I am eager to see them.
I know, girl. I keep trying to find the time. I just literally I'm like,
You're
everywhere
good.
I go, I'm like every time I'm like, "Okay, I'm doing good." The other day, I was like, "Man, this has been such a great day." I sat down and watched a little bit of TV show while I folded laundry, and then I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed." And I was like, "Another day went by, and I have not sat down at my computer."
It's
Oh,
okay. It's okay. You'll, like I said, I'll have them for a lifetime and I know they'll
yeah.
be beautiful.
Well, you know what? I'm thankful for your grace. We're just gonna give a little bonus out there. I'm thankful for your grace because you're graceful with that. You're graceful with me coming over here yawning every
Listen,
3.5 minutes on this podcast.
it's okay. It's o it ain't that big of a deal.
I
It
love
ain't.
that.
I am also excited to see your family pictures though because I think the only family pictures I've seen are like the ones hanging above you. So it's definitely
Oh,
time for an update.
yeah, we have had some, but I'm bad at printing them out. I have
Me
one
too.
printed out from our last ones. The last ones we had actually were 2 years ago. 2 years ago around this time because Joshua was diagnosed with cancer in August of 23. Then our photographer that we do use all the time, she reached out and she was like, "I would really love to do a complimentary session for y'all." And it was
Oh,
so sweet, and she did that, and the photos are gorgeous.
oh, I love that.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. I have a couple of them printed, but they're around the house.
That is one of the things which by the time we get moved in and I'm printing out pictures, I'm probably going to need another updated family
Yeah.
session if we're being honest. Straight to number 9.
Yeah.
And you are going to be able to tell that my brain at about washer and dryers
Mhm.
just had a
Trickled
spiral,
down.
just had a
Yeah.
trickle.
Like,
It's that
"Hey," and then forgetting
ooh,
everything else.
no, no, no. I was like, ooh, and that makes me thankful for this. And
Oh.
oh, and you know what? I'm thankful for this because of that.
Oh, so
Yeah,
like a domino effect.
yeah. I had a little domino effect going on. So my number 9 is formula. I
Okay.
I am like I couldn't imagine. I mean, I know obviously there was a time without formula, but
Yeah.
as somebody that could not breastfeed,
Mhm.
even though I wanted to, I just
Yeah.
there was no plausible way for me to make enough. I mean, that's how your child lives. Like
Yeah. I
I
think
know they
about
made it
that.
work, but that breaks my heart that
How did they do that though? Like, how?
I mean, I
I
think
know
goat
goat
milk was a
milk.
big one, and
Yeah.
then I think usually, there was a breastfeeding mom somewhere, and so
Mhm.
you would do like donor milk. But
Yeah.
I mean, there had to have been cases where there wasn't that around. Like they
Mhm.
either did not have the financial means to
Mhm.
have a goat, or there
Yeah.
wasn't any breastfeeding moms around, and like
Mhm.
sadly, that child probably didn't survive, and
Mm.
I just can't imagine. I can't imagine
Yeah.
as somebody that just like I can't do it. So I just yeah, I'm so thankful for that. Being able
Yeah.
to not have to worry about mm, being able to provide the nutrients that my child needs to grow is I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah.
Even though, of course, America's formula is apparently crappy. It's still kept my babies alive and
You
very,
don't
very healthy
say.
and
I am
smart.
so shocked. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. And we did have that formula shortage, for a while, and
Yeah.
that was obviously it was kind of just an eye opener, I feel like, in a
Mhm.
reality check. But thankfully, I was in a period where we didn't have anybody on formula at that time. So,
Yeah. I was thanking God that James was older and we weren't, yeah, we didn't have a baby at home.
like, there's been times where I've went to the store and that store hasn't had it, or even the second store hasn't had it, but I have been able to find it locally, and
Mhm.
I still will see at times like the very specific formulas or like the what's the big one? Like the allergenic formulas.
Yep. Mhm.
I still will see moms, on Facebook asking where they can find it in like
Mhm.
a 50-mile radius, or like they'll
Ugh.
pay somebody to buy it. And just, I mean, that struggle is something we still see today, but on such a lower scale, I feel like,
Mhm. Yeah. I will say there was one time that when James was little, I remember I was wearing him in Target and I went to Target for formula because that was the formula he used, the Target brand. I don't know, I can't remember what you compared it to, but it's the purple top, the lavender
Gentle.
purple top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because he was a gassy baby.
All of mine have been on Gentle
Ugh.
Ease, and I don't understand at this point why we aren't making. Like, I don't even understand why the yellow can is made, because I feel like everybody
Mhm.
ends up switching to the gentle version of
Mhm.
that. I understand the allergenic ones, and those are
Mhm.
specific for different needs, but
Yeah.
the regular old yellow can, I'm like, does anybody really use that? That's what they start you on at the hospital, but
Yeah.
I didn't this time with Annie. I just went ahead and told him, I was like, we're just going to use gentle ease because
Mhm. Yeah. Because you know what you know,
sa-
like,
save you a
what
couple
you love.
days of them
Mhm.
screaming and
Yeah.
you losing sleep.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I remember wearing him and they didn't have any on the shelf and I was like, I think we were probably down to our last few servings. Like it probably would have lasted us until the next evening, but that was it. It was down to the
hmm
wire. It felt like. And I a worker walked by and I just remember and I just remember her being so rude. Like I was like, I don't see any here, but do you happen to have any in the back? Like
yeah,
James was little, like, little enough for me to be wearing him, so
I
maybe just a
always
couple
ask
months
that.
old. Yeah, and she was like, "If it's not on the shelf, we don't have it," and just walked away, and I'm like, "What am I supposed to do? My baby doesn't have any formula," and I'm like, "Oh my god," and then I
And now,
realized that Walmart sells this well, no, actually, I feel like Walmart didn't have it in stock. Or it said on the app that they didn't have it in stock or something, I don't know. I just remember it being a very stressful time and that
hmm
worker at Target was so ugly to me.
and now you've been mean to me on top of all of this. I don't need this right now. Uh, I will say
And
for
then
the
I think, like, was
first,
she really mean to me or was I just sleep deprived and
yeah,
exhausted
that's fair. That's fair.
and
Because
moody?
usually, I will say, usually that is the response that I get, but it's put nicely, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It
Um,
it felt like she was like, "If it's not there, we don't have it."
and she probably
Ooh.
was, though. I will say with Jensen, something I didn't know that I'll share, because in case somebody out there doesn't know this as well, the off-brand formula, like you were saying, the Target
Mhm.
brand or the Walmart brand or Sam's brand, whatever, it's no different. Like, I thought with Jensen, it
Mhm.
had to be. I
Same
thought they were
brand.
different, and nobody tells you
Mhm.
otherwise.
Yep.
So I didn't buy it, and the the cost is very different. Like, we
Yeah.
were spending $80 a month or $80
Oh,
every 2 weeks. I don't remember on
probably every 2 weeks.
probably on
Yeah.
formula versus 40,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you can buy the big, like really big
Mhm.
off-brand ones for $40 and it lasts you the whole month or
Right.
whatever. But yeah, so I didn't know that. So just in case somebody else didn't know that, go save you some
There
money
it
and
is. Yes,
just
save your money.
yeah.
Love that. I'm gonna save my funny one for last. And I've kind of already said this one, but number 9 for me is just the ability to go back to school and to be able to juggle as hard as it feels sometimes, be able to juggle all of the things of working and being a mom and keeping the house and being a wife and also going back to school while my husband is going back to school.
Yeah,
It's just been
that's
one
a
of those
lot.
seasons, and yeah, I'm just very grateful that we've done it. And I'm not almost there, but he's almost there for part of his at least. But
That's what I
I'm
was
just
gonna say.
grateful that we've both had the opportunity to grow in our jobs.
And together. I mean, I
Yeah.
know it's hard right now. I know that y'all both being at school at the same time and barely getting to, see each other and spend
Mhm.
spend that time with each other. It definitely, I'm sure it wears on you guys. But
Yeah.
when it's all done and over with, being able to look back and say like we did that together.
Mhm.
We stuck by each other and we watched each other grow and helped each other grow
Yeah.
together is going to be so rewarding to look back on. And
Yes.
neither one of you probably give yourselves enough credit for all that you have on your plates and how well y'all are doing.
Yeah. Probably not.
Reminder.
But I am very thankful.
Oh, I need to say something about Joshua because I
Uh-oh.
was thinking about him today.
What
First
do you
off, first, Jensen says his name so precious.
Oh,
It's Shoshua.
Joshua, yeah.
Shoshua. It was so
Like
funny.
like her shames. Shames.
Shames and Shoshua. But
Oh.
we were watching Are We There Yet today?
Mhm.
And the little boy looks like your husband.
Really?
Yeah, I'm about to pull him up.
I
I
was
just
about to
couldn't.
say,
I couldn't quit thinking about it.
it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
And me too, but they are so funny. And I just have to break up the cartoony little kid movies. I just.
Absolutely.
Okay, are we there yet? I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep when we watched the first one before lunch. We just had us a lazy day, to be honest, and
I love that for
watched.
y'all.
Yeah, we needed it. We watched the first one before lunch, and then we watched the second one during nap time, and
Mhm.
I fell asleep during the second one. Okay, look.
That one?
Yes, it's his smile, I think, and something about his eyebrows or eyes. I don't know.
It's hard for me to see. I'm
Oh,
trying to
I'm about
find
to
a
send it
picture
to
of
you.
him.
Hold, please.
Yeah.
Just praying neither of our phones die right now.
Yeah. Maybe it's the smile.
Yeah, it's definitely a smile, but I feel like there's something about either his eyebrows or his eyes that also remind me of him, but I
That's
don't know
funny.
which.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, his smile, I was like, that looks like Joshua.
Joshua.
Okay. Well, my number 10, last but certainly not least, is all of you sisters. All of you sisters that listen and my
Wow.
entire support friend group sisters. Like I couldn't imagine not having the support that I have from all of you. It
Wow.
it means the world. I think about how much I love you guys, and often I'm like I can't fathom somebody else liking and loving me that much, and then I just
Yeah,
have to remind
but
myself
we
that y'all
do.
y'all do, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh my God, I can't like I just
Ah.
can't. And who else am I going to text about? I'm not going to tell you guys on here because not all you sisters need to know. But who else am I going to text about some of the stuff I text y'all about?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know how there's just sometimes you want your mom,
Mhm.
sometimes you just want your sisters, and
Yes.
I couldn't be more grateful. So, and
Aw.
the space we've created where we've been able to do this and come and have our little talks and
Mhm.
decompression and therapy sessions. I mean, it's been amazing. I hope everybody listening has enjoyed it as much as I have.
Yeah. Well, I love that. I too am very thankful for all of my friends, for you, for Brandy, Harley, and Janelle. Even though y'all live 8,000 miles away.
I know it.
Yes, I too am so thankful for friends that have shown me how friends are supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. Amen. Hallelujah.
that friends are supposed to love you like you are their family.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I'm so appreciative of that.
I'm also grateful. Like I'm glad that you have friends other than just me that are so good to you because I've had
Mhm.
friends in the past that were like, not to say I was their only good friend, but that they've had friends, quote unquote friends, that treated
Mhm.
them like trash, and that's hard to watch as a friend that truly does
Yeah.
care about somebody. So I
Right.
am also very grateful that others in your support group are
Mhm.
so amazing and like
Yes.
how highly you speak of them and the stories you've told me. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm so glad. God forbid anything ever happened to me. I'm like, I know that you've got a good support group, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
True. I have one bonus, one little funny one.
oh, shoot.
One little
Go
funny
ahead.
one that I want to say. I am so thankful for antique stores, thrift stores, and all y'all's grandma's decor. Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, I couldn't live without it.
I
It's a
couldn't.
necessity.
Yeah.
And my mom is currently texting me right now about said things and is not happy I'm
Yeah.
not responding. So,
Oh my gosh. My mother-in-law called me earlier and she's whispering. She's like, "Real quick, I'm in this place and they have these tables. They're nesting tables." And I'm like, "Nesting tables? What the
oh, I
heck are
know.
you talking about?"
Yeah.
"Okay, sure. I trust your judgment. Just get them." She's like, "I
Yes.
just thought of you when I saw them." And I'm like, "Okay, just get them. And if I don't like them, it's fine. We'll just send them back."
I think they're exactly what I'm thinking there are, but like tables that have smaller tables under them that
Mhm.
like slide
Yeah.
together. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
don't know exactly what they look like yet. They're at my sister-in-law's apparently. I have to go get them. So, I'm gonna have to try to find time to do that.
The last text that I got from my mom was, "You better be claiming your free stuff."
I
I
mean,
love her. I
fair.
mean,
But is she driving to the thrift store right now tonight at 10 o'clock at night? You
no,
know, like,
exactly.
come on, Robin.
She's just, and you know, like I think I told y'all when I went and visited her, I get, I get it all, honest,
Mm,
and I think I might be the milder version.
yeah, my mom's crazy. My mom is like that. My mom will just stay up at night just doing stuff. I'm like, "I'm going to bed." What do you mean it's 9:30 and you're just now getting started on something?
Mhm.
No, I'm
Yep.
going to bed.
I just can't sleep.
Oh god, I
I
can't.
gotta, y'all, okay. I almost put the podcast out early. This last one, the episode before this one, almost got put out on Wednesday night because it was finished, but I could not hold my eyeballs open any longer
Mhm,
to deal with the computer and typing stuff up. So
mhm.
y'all got it as soon as I woke up, but I was just, it wasn't even that late. It was like 10:30. I just couldn't keep my eyes open. But it was when
Oh,
we got
wow.
off. We got no, maybe no, we got off we got off recording about 10 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start editing. I'm gonna go
Mhm.
ahead and edit this, and I did it. I just about fell asleep though. If y'all ever hear something that you're like, I don't know if that was supposed
Mm,
to be in there, I was probably falling asleep.
Lord have mercy.
Um, but all right, well, I hope
Well, I've
everybody.
enjoyed these lists.
Me too, and I think we should do it more often. I kind of thought it
Yeah,
was gonna be harder, but this was fun.
yeah.
I enjoyed this a lot, and I encourage everybody that listened to list out your own 10 things
Send them
on,
to us.
yes, at bringittoyoursisters25 at gmail.com.
Yes.
And I hope everybody is enjoying their pecan pie, pumpkin pie, dressing,
Yes, the dress.
turkey or ham,
And Lord
whatever
knows
you desire.
I'm enjoying it.
The rolls.
Mm.
Yeah, one thing I can promise you, us two sisters, we're enjoying our Thanksgiving right now.
Yes, we are.
So happy Thanksgiving
Happy Thanksgiving.
and get ready for Christmas.
Oh, oh, yes. Yes, yes,
Can you
yes.
hear the jingle bells?
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
All right, Toodles, we love you.
Toodaloo. Sisters, one more thing. Don't forget, you're not alone, you're not too much, and you can always bring it to your sister.